Welcome to your Lummi Nation News. We thank you all for tuning in today's fantastic episode. Today, we talk with Lummi Blackhawks head coach Jerome Toby, bring you our list of events, and a brief weather report. Headline reads, Lummi boys move to number one. Number one what, you might say? The Lummi Blackhawks boys basketball team is now the number one team in the Associated Press Washington State Prep Boys Basketball Class 1B poll, which were released Wednesday, January 14th. The Lummi Blackhawks jumped from number 4 to number 1 after beating last week's top team and rival, Neah Bay, which fell down to number 4. Final score for that game was 75-49, Lummi with the W and still undefeated. We're here with Jerome Toby, the head coach of the Lummi Blackhawks varsity team. How are things going?
Things are great. The season's. We're at the midpoint of the season. The boys are starting to gel. The chemistry's coming along. The boys are working hard every day in practice, and it's starting to show in the games. We've had some great games this season. We went to Meridian, got a great win there for the program. The first time the Blackhawks have went in the county and got a win over a bigger school, so I was proud of them for that. This past week we knocked off the number one ranked team in the state, Neah Bay, and I was proud of the boys for that. But also all the other stuff that goes into not just the wins, but the chemistry, the unselfishness, and the hard work that the boys are giving every day at practice, and the support that they're giving one another.
One question I had was things I've noticed in the past, these free throws is like a big missed opportunity to help win games. Is that all this?
Yeah, we've kind of, me and assistant Kevin Day, we've kind of looked back, reflected over past seasons, and we've noticed that that's one area for improvement for the team. So we've really addressed that this season and making sure we get those free throws in each and every practice and stressing the importance of it so the boys understand that, it's a vital part of the game. And, when it comes to the playoffs, can go either way, 1 or 2 points. And you look back at the stats, and if you're missing 10, 12 free throws, you make those, you win the game. So we're emphasizing it more, making it more of a priority, and the boys are buying into it, and it's starting to show in our percentages that they've gone up, and we're just proud of the work that the boys have put into it, and we just hope they continue to put that hard work into making the free throws each and every day I practice, and it'll carry over into the game.
So, when's the next game coming up?
Our boys' next game, we play Friday, January 16th. We travel to Lopez. Then we return home on Tuesday to play Grace Academy. So we're got 2 big league games coming up, and we're not looking ahead. We're just focusing on Lopez and travel over there and hopefully get another win for the program.
Anything else you'd like to add?
We just want to thank all the fans for coming out. Your guys' support's important to us, and the boys appreciate it. I know as a coach, I appreciate it, and we just continue to look for the support from the community, the parents, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, just to come out and cheer the boys on, and that gives us a little bit extra effort, and the boys look forward to playing in front of you guys, and we just want to thank you guys for coming out each and every game.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
Go Hawks.
Seahawks.
And now, your upcoming events. Attention, Lummi Tribal members. Present your tribal ID for 20% off food purchases at the Lummi Deli Skippers every Sunday in January. Friday, January 16th. We've got Lummi versus Lopez in an away game. Girls start at 4:30 p.m. and boys start at 6 p.m. There will be a scholarship night at Northwest Indian College Log Building starting at 5:30 p.m. And there will be a food bank at Lummi Commod starting at 12:45 p.m. But before that, make sure you come over to the LIBC admin building as there will be a Seahawks tailgate party at 11:30 a.m. Food from Lummi Commods. All community is welcome. Come support your Seattle Seahawks. Saturday, January 17th, there will be an open house at Moles in Ferndale from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. They will have salmon provided by Doug James. Tuesday, January 20th, Grace Academy versus Lummi in a home game. Girls start at 5:30 and boys start at 7. Wednesday, January 21st. This will be the Squall Qual deadline. Come get your submissions turned in to the communications department. Deadline is 4:30 p.m. And on Thursday, January 22nd, LABC and the Lummi Clinic will be closed in observance of Treaty Day. Sunday, January 25th. There will be a community breakfast at the Wachlium starting at 9 a.m. Monday, January 26th. Lummi versus Orcas Christian in an away game. 3 p.m. girls and 5 p.m. boys. Also, Mount Vernon C versus Blackhawks JV in a home game at 4 p.m. Tuesday, January 27th. Lummi Blackhawks versus Providence Classical Christian in an away game starting at 4 p.m. Also, there will be a regular council meeting held in the council chambers starting at 9 a.m. Wednesday, January 28th. The Lummi Lady Blackhawks versus Skykomish in an away game starting at 6 p.m. Thursday, January 29th. Tulalip versus Lummi in a home game. Girls start at 5:30 and boys start at 7 p.m. And Blackhawks JV will take on LaConner C Team in a home game at 4 p.m. Friday, January 30th. The Lummi Lady Blackhawks versus Highland Christian in an away game starting at 5:30 p.m. Also, Boys JV will take on Highland Christian Boys at 4 p.m. There will be an Elders birthday lunch at Little Bear Creek starting at 11:30. Seahawks theme. And now some upcoming games for the Boys and Girls Club Lummi basketball teams. Friday, January 16th. The second grade boys Orange team will play at Bellingham Boys and Girls Club at 5:20 p.m. Saturday, January 17th. The 7th through 8th grade boys Green team will play at Bellingham Boys and Girls Club at 10:30 a.m. The K through 1st co-ed Red and Blue team will be playing each other at the Ferndale Boys and Girls Club starting at 11 a.m. The 3rd grade boys Blue team will be playing at Ferndale Boys and Girls Club starting at 12 p.m. The 5th grade boys Red team will be playing at Meridian Middle School in the old gym starting at 12 p.m. The 4th grade girls Purple team will be playing at the Bellingham Boys and Girls Club at 1 p.m. The 6th grade girls Red team will be playing at Meridian Middle School at 2 p.m. 4th grade boys Purple team will be at Bellingham Boys and Girls Club at 3 p.m. 6th grade boys Red team will be at Kendall Elementary School starting at 3 p.m. And last but not least, the 6th grade girls Lime team will be at Mount Baker Fieldhouse starting at 4 p.m. Alright, we thank you very much, and that has been your events. And now, let's get into some weather. Friday, we're going to have a morning shower or two, with a high of 49 and a low of 37. Saturday, there will be periods of rain, with a high of 46 and a low of 39. Sunday, we'll have rain early in the morning, with a high of 50 and a low of 40. And Monday, we'll have a brief shower or two, with a high of 48 and a low of 36. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been your Lummi Nation News. And don't forget, if you have any upcoming events for the next Lummi Nation News, don't hesitate to give us a call at 360-312-2135 or send us an email at squallqual@lummi-nsn.gov. Aishka.